And now, from Pasadena, it's CCN Sunrise with Sehnita Joshua Mattison, Paulo Alejandria, the Crown City News team, and the CCN Sunrise segment stars. It's time to wake up San Gabriel Valley with CCN Sunrise.
Hi, this is Sehnita and Paulo with your Morning Buzz. So, Paulo, the buzz all over town and the country really is Donald Sterling, of course.
It certainly is. It's all anybody's talking about, it seems.
Absolutely. You know, and speaking of talking, you know, they are just wondering with these tapes, like, these recordings, did they come about legally? You know, California is a two-party consent state with the recordings, so we don't know, you know, was it taken legally or not. But Vivian Stiviano, her lawyer, saying that, you know, it was done legally, you know, that she wasn't the one to release these tapes. So I don't know what to make of this.
Yes. I mean, that is a definite gray area. It's because I'm hearing some reports that he was well aware, because from what I understand, he wanted to like save his thoughts to posterity. I
don't know if you need to save those thoughts.
What I understand about Mr. Sterling, he's a very egocentric guy, from reports, allegedly speaking, of course. But yeah, it's just a lot of ins and outs that really make this a very interesting story.
Well, you know what I don't understand is here, yes, we're getting his words and he's being very direct and forward of what he thinks. But we've seen his actions. You know, I mean, I don't understand why there wasn't more of an uproar with his housing discrimination. He had some of the largest settlements paid out for discriminating against Latino and African American renters.
It doesn't even seem like it really even raised that much of an eyebrow.
That didn't register. So I was actually really shocked that the NBA commissioner did take this stand. I really thought that they were going to be like, you know, yes, we don't like it, but it's free speech and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, and just on that note, the new commissioner, Adam Silver, he is taken over as commissioner for like only a couple months now, and people were wondering at the onset of his tenure whether or not he was gonna, lead the league in a heavy-handed manner like his predecessor, David Stern. I think this week he's proven that point. He
absolutely has. And you know, there's going to be a vote with 2/3 with the owners to see if they can oust him. Speaking of owners, you know, they're throwing out names. You know, Magic Johnson, obviously, he was part of this controversy, and Oprah. So she would be the only female owner that's not associated with a husband, which is pretty interesting if that's what she decides to pursue.
I'm actually surprised he doesn't already own a team.
It seems
like she owns a lot of stuff.
Well, speaking of Oprah and free speech, we have a big controversy going on in Pasadena
right here in our backyard.
Absolutely. It's with Dr. Eric Walsh, who is the head of the Department of Public Health here in Pasadena. And he was supposed to be speaking at the commencement for Pasadena City College. And he withdrew his name because there were starting to be reports. A number of students found out there were complaints that he had these sermons online, and they had a lot of anti-gay rhetoric. He was also talking about you know, that condoms don't help in the prevention of AIDS. And he also talked about Oprah and called her basically that she had the spirit of the Antichrist.
Wow.
So pretty amazing stuff. And, you know, he's right now on paid administrative leave. So the city can find out, you know, is this hindering his job? Is this affecting his job? What do you think about this?
Yeah, and the potential to set a precedent, I know. Well, again, you know, it's one of those things you really have to wrestle with. Yeah, the man is entitled his free speech, but then just given the nature of his work, he is a public servant. So, I mean, you have to wonder if some of these things that he allegedly has said or believes might affect his job or his performance in that job.
Well, especially he's, you know, the President's Advisory Council on AIDS and HIV. So, yeah, you know, I know a lot of the city council people are still supporting him. They're saying that he, you know, has pushed public health forward. He has spoken out at places like All Saints Church in Pasadena, which is
very visible.
Yeah, much more progressive, and has had tolerant views. You know, saying that we can agree to disagree. Let's keep religion and politics separate. So
yeah, that's why there's a little bit of a curveball here, and you know, you can't help but like wonder like what's going to come of this, and it's one of those things that a precedent could be set there.
Well, I think the city is doing the right thing by, you know, putting him on leave and really finding out, have any of these, you know, thoughts of his, have they affected his job? and have they influenced him? Because it is going to be hard for him to talk to some people in the community. He also called the Pope Antichrist as well.
Yeah.
So can he talk to Catholics? Can he talk to gays?
It's just a wide range. I mean, I think he pretty much covered the gamut there.
Yeah, we're going to see how this plays out. We're going to put a reporter on it and find out more.
Yeah, definitely. Very diligent in our quest for the truth, so to speak.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to do it for your Morning Buzz on CCN Sunrise.